Hello everyone and welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I'm Hemant and I'm back here again to discuss with you about the most important study plans regarding the NDA NA examination. So this particular study plan is for those candidates who are preparing for the NDA NA examination in just 180 days. So this particular session I will be discussing with you about the most important 180 days. So before beginning, if in case you are preparing for the upcoming NDA NA 2021 examination or various other NDA upcoming examinations, I highly recommend you to download the Android app and go through with our important study material, lecture course, content and lots of important sample practice questions, quizzes and sample exercises. You can even go through our important mock tests that are made taking into consideration the latest exam patterns. Please do download the app and make yourself assured that you are completely following up with the most important updates that we are providing about both our country and in the abroad. So before beginning, as I always start to tell you about the NDA NA marking scheme, and this is regarding the marking scheme of the NDA NA examination. So each and every particular question of NDA NA general ability test carries for around 4 marks, and there is also a negative mark, and if in case you did not attempt the answer, then you do not have any sort of negative marking. But if in case you answer that particular question in a wrong way, then you will lose 0.25 marks for that particular thing. Okay, so there will be in total around 150 questions in general ability test, which include 50 questions of English and remaining 100 questions of the general ability part 2. So here my focus is only on the second part, the part B of this particular question paper. So here I am considering only for the 100 questions, and thus the total marks of the consideration regarding this particular study plan is just 400 marks. Okay, so the subjects that are there included in the NDA NA general ability test syllabus, they include physics, chemistry, biology, geography, history, polity, economics, the static general knowledge and the defense specific related issues. So how are we going through without all of these details? The first and foremost thing is I will discuss with you about the previous year's questions analysis of each and every particular subject. Then I will discuss with you about the expected number of questions, and then I will give you the study plan for each and every particular subject separately. You can also please go through our app and then download the complete study material. The complete skeletal structure of this particular study plan is already given there. So those aspirants who are interested to get that, please go through that and get a printout of it. You can even keep it in whatever place you want and make yourself assured that you follow religiously this timetable. So the first and foremost subject, as I mentioned, is about the physics subject. So regarding the physics, you have to understand both NDA NA 1 and 2 2020 examination. It was conducted on one single day. So here only one bar is visible for us. So in the recent examination, only 21 questions have come out of 100 from physics. So around 1/5 of the question paper will be from physics, making it a very crucial subject for us to understand and remember. Okay, so if you go through the previous trends, it will be around 19 to 25 and the numbers will be in between that. So we need to make sure that we have to study as much better physics as possible in this particular time period. So 180 days, it clearly mentions that we have just around 6 months to crack the examination. So here among all of these 6 months, we need to spend ample amount of time in scoring very well in physics. If you go through the expected number of questions in the physics section, then you can expect from around 22 to 25 questions in the upcoming NDA NA examination. So scoring all of them properly, you will be able to score 88 to 100 marks out of the 400 marks of the GAT paper part B. Okay, so now we will start off with the study plan regarding how to go through with the physics. So in the first 2 days, you will go through the topics of physical world, units and measurements, and the one-dimensional motion, making it a very crucial subject. Okay, make sure that you spend time in solving only the very few solvable problems, and you understand what sort of thing is the question is asking you, and then remember the formulae and what sort of equations and formula you have to use. The more problems you solve in the motion in straight line, the more better. Please make sure that only numericals will come in both motion in straight line and motion in plane. It is very rare that you get a theoretical question from this part. Okay, make sure that you be very thorough with the concepts. Then you will have 1 day each for the other remaining chapters that you can see: motion in plane, laws of motion, work energy power, all the way up towards. We will have one final day revision regarding about all the topics that I mentioned above, all the way from physical world to the chapter of the gravitation. So here 8 days are completed. So from the coming up 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th days, you will be studying about solid mechanics, fluid mechanics, thermodynamics and the kinetic theory of gases. And each and every particular thing that you studied in all of these 4 days, you will again reread it on day of 13. Okay, so on day 13 you will have the complete analysis and the revision of the topics. Now you people might be asking, sir, how we will have the revision of the topics? The best way is each and every particular day, wherever you're sitting, whenever you're sitting for studying of these topics, you have to maintain a book and a pen, and also please do maintain separate notebook so that you can completely document and record each and every particular thing that are being discussed in all of these sessions, and it will be very helpful for your examination. Okay, so going through now with the day of 14th, one day will be enough for you to learn about oscillations, but do mention and study very well about waves and wave optics, because the number of questions from this chapter is extremely high. Okay, so again, after you finish with those, on day of 17 you will have the revision of the topics regarding oscillations, waves and wave optics, because both of these chapters are kind of a little bit interrelated with each other. Then coming on day of 18 and 19, 20 and 21, these will be divided into two days, and every 2 day you will be mentioning in the first 2 days you will be studying about current, electricity and electric charges and fields, and the next 2 days you will be learning about magnetism, and the next coming up day you will have a complete brief analysis regarding the electromagnetic induction, and on day of 23 you will have the complete revision of the topics from the electromagnetic electric charges and fields and all the way up towards the electromagnetic induction. Going through in the next one, and the final plan is regarding from the days of 24 to 30. You will spend 1 day in learning about electromagnetic waves. Make sure that you spend as much time as possible while studying electromagnetic waves. Now, since I'm talking about all of these, spending about each and every particular time, if you're seeing in each and every particular table, it will be mentioned as 4 hours per day. It means you need to spend 4 hours each and every particular day to cover that particular chapter. Okay, so you will spend 2 days separately learning about optics and optical instruments. Remember, if you are a NDA GAT aspirant and if you are an ND aspirant, you have to make sure that you are absolutely perfect in optics and optical instruments. Understanding? So every time the question will come from the topics of the power of the lens, the focus of the lens, and the various position of the object and the image that is formed, regarding mirrors and various sort of lenses, and also you will be also getting information and questions regarding the types of microscopes and telescope, periscope and all of these. Okay, you will in the final day spend one each day in learning about photoelectricity, atomic physics and semiconductors, and in the last final day, day of 30, you will have the revision of the topics from electromagnetic waves to the semiconductors. With this you will be finishing up with the complete physics portion, and you need to make sure that the better and more you write the notes, the more proper you will be able to score in NDA examination. Remember that collectively physics, chemistry and biology will be accountable for around 50% of the paper, which clearly indicates that you have to concentrate on the science topics as much as the general knowledge and the humanities related topics. Now we are done with physics. Beginning with the next important subject is biology. The number of questions will be varying from 13 to 17, as you see, keeping in mind that the recent examination had around 17 questions. So the expected number of questions from chemistry will be from 12 to 15 questions, and answering all of them properly you will be able to score 48 to 60 marks out of the whole of 400 marks, which will be very, very helpful. The study plan for this particular one is you will be spending 1 day full in learning about the matter in our surroundings and is that matter around us pure. Then again 1 day you will be spending time in learning both the topics of the structure of atoms and molecules. In the next study, you will have the complete revision of the topics that you have discussed in the first few days. Going through on day of 34 and 35, 2 days for the chemical equations and reactions, 2 days again for the acid, bases and salts, 1 day each for metals and non-components and the carbon compounds, 2 days for the classification of elements. Make sure that you study this chapter as better as possible, and 1 day you will have the revision of all the topics that I mentioned above, which include from the chemical reactions and equations all the way up towards the chemical classification of the elements. Going through detail regarding this particular plan, on day of 43, you will study both the topics of the basic chemistry and the states of matter. In the similar way, on day of 44, you will be finishing 2 topics of the atomic structure advanced and the chemical bonding. 1 day will be there, which will be devoted on day of 45 to have a complete revision of the topics of days of 43 and 44. Going through with the next one is regarding one each day of day of 46, like 47, 48, 49, 50. One each day you will be learning about thermodynamics, solutions and equilibrium, redox reactions and electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, and the revision of the topics from thermodynamics all the way up towards the chemical kinetics. Next comes on one each day in learning about the surface chemistry, metallurgy, hydrogen, S block and P block elements, D block and F block elements, coordination compounds, and a final revision of all the topics that I mentioned all the way from the surface chemistry towards the coordination compounds. Going through now with the next and the final one, and the plan is regarding the day of 58, 59 and 60. Here you will be spending on day of 58, you will be learning about the basic organic chemistry nomenclature and the various scientists, the different kinds of projections and the ways of completely showing off the organic compounds. And on day of 59 you will be learning about the chemistry in everyday life and the miscellaneous chemistry. On day of 60 you will have a complete revision of the topics from the basic organic chemistry all the way up towards the miscellaneous chemistry. I hope that this particular plan regarding chemistry will be very helpful and crucial for you. Now going through with the next important subject is regarding the subject of biology. If in case you're going to the biology, the weightage of biology is absolutely less when compared to physics and the chemistry. The number of questions from biology have not crossed 12, except in the year of 2015 there were only 15 questions, but until now the number has not crossed 12. Okay, so you can expect regarding this particular one that you will be able to get around 10 to 12 questions in biology in the upcoming NDA in examination, and answering all of them in a proper way you will be able to score 40 to 48 marks out of the 400 marks. Having a plan of the biology is very simple and will be very crucial that you spend one day each in learning about all the topics of the biological classification all the way up towards the human digestive system that are mentioned here. Those candidates who are interested to completely go through each and every particular line, you can even pause this particular section and see about how is the plan distributed. In the same way you will be distributing from the day of 71 all the way up towards the day of 80 from the human circulatory system, excretory system, and all the way down up towards the ecosystem dynamics and the biodiversity and environment. In this way you will be able to cover up one day each in learning about the biology. We need to make sure that biology does not have any time regarding revision, which clearly indicates that revision and the mock test and also the explanations regarding the lectures and the notes have to be done in these 4 hours only. Make sure that you finish all of these issues in that proper time and make yourself updated with the upcoming content. With this we will be finishing up with the complete general sciences related topics which are from the physics, chemistry and biology. It is now our turn to start off with the humanities subjects, and the first and foremost subject that I want to discuss and go through after biology will be the geography. This will be a fun with the maps and you will be going through with lot of important interesting sessions. The physical geography might be a little bit of theoretical, but still you will be able to enjoy the map marking and various other important intellectual strategic related questions. So the number of questions, if you see in the recent examination in the NDA NA 1 and 2 2020, there were 20 questions, but the number of 20 has not increased any time. Only in the years of 2015 NDA NA 1 and 2017 NDA NA 2 when the questions were 21 and 24 respectively. The expected number of questions from geography will be from 22 to 28 questions, and answering all of them properly you will be able to score 80 to 88 marks out of the 400 marks. Going through with the geography plan is regarding on day of 81 you will be learning 2 important topics. One is including the physical features of our country and the next is regarding the important streets. Then you will spend 3 days separate, complete, full-fledged, conglomerated time in learning about the international boundaries and the physical features. Study in detail about the Himalayas, Great Gangetic Plains, Peninsular Plateau, the deserts and the islands of our country. One day spend time in learning about the names and information of all the coastal plains which include Coromandel Coast, Utkal Coast, Dravid Coast and various other ones. 2 days spend time in learning each about the all major rivers and their tributaries, hydropower, thermal and nuclear power projects in our country, and the location of minerals, major industries and industrial cities and historical sites. Next, going through one day each, you will be learning on day of 92, you will be learning about the types of the agricultural reforms and the factors causing pollution. 93 is regarding the days and the list of all the major national parks in our country. 94 is regarding the biodiversity and the UNESCO World Heritage Sites in our country. Day 95, spend complete time in regarding the major environmental and industrial summits and events. And on day 96, you will be learning about the origins and the interior of the earth. 97 is regarding the formation of rocks and 98 is regarding the formation of the volcanoes and various other landforms. One day each you will be learning about the various geometric and geomorphic processes which include earthquakes, cyclones, tsunamis and all. Day of 100 is regarding the pressure belts and wind systems. 101 is for the ocean currents and the waves and tides. A separate session has been already been made by SSB Crack exams long back regarding the ocean currents. You can even go through with that. On day of 102 is regarding the soil, afforestation, various grasslands and the types of the natural vegetation. 103 is regarding the renewable and non-renewable sources of energy and the major biomes of the world. Day 104, you will be learning about the various cities, migration settlements, towns, megacities, projects, etc. And the last, in the day of 105, you will have a complete geography revision of all the topics that you have written all the way until now, with which you will make yourself assured that you are pretty good, damn properly prepared in case of the geography section. Going through now with the next important one is regarding the history subject, and history is also considered to be a very crucial one, and number of questions from history is already being staying and a very crucial update. In the recent examination we were able to find only 11 questions, but in the other previous sessions we can say that around 17 to 15 questions have come in the history previous years. So going through with this particular trend that we can say regarding this graph, we can say that we can expect from around 15 to 20 questions from history in the upcoming examination, and thus answering them properly you will be able to score 60 to 80 marks out of 400, which is also a very clear negotiation in learning and in keeping adjusting our time in learning about history. Make sure that you do focus mostly on the modern history part and make yourself assured that the study plan is being followed religiously. Okay, going through with the study plan regarding history part, you will have one day each in learning about the subjects that you can see from all the way up towards ancient history, from to the dynasties of the medieval India, and going through with the day of 113 and 114 you will be learning about Delhi Sultanate. 3 days each you will be learning about Vijayanagar Empire and Mughal Empire, and on day of 118 you will have a very serious and strenuous activity in learning about history, which will be learning in a conglomeration about the Carnatic Wars, Anglo-Maratha Wars and Anglo-Sikh Wars. Okay, on day of 119 we will take a little bit of rest, and the topics are very simple. They will be including the stages of the colonialism and the drain theory, and day of 120 you will be having a complete knowledge about the railways and its introduction, commercialization of agriculture and the impact of the Western education on our country. One day each in learning about the days of the social and religious reform movements, 1857 revolt, INC establishment and its accessions, and moderates and extremists and their Swadeshi movement, Home Rule movement, Khilafat movement and non-cooperation movement, the civil disobedience movement, Quit India movement, and also we have to go through the Subhash Chandra Bose and his story regarding the Indian National Army. Going through on day of 127 you will be learning a very important topic, which will be regarding the rise of the Muslim League, partition of India and independence, and everything regarding India and United Nations experience. Day 128 you will be learning about the industrialization and agrarian reforms, policy of non-alignment, Panchsheel agreement that is made with China, and also on day of 129 we will have the wars with Pakistan and also with China and everything related to India's involvement in UNO. Day 130 is regarding the world history. Please make sure that you do a very short and very crisp, because world history carries only one question out of the history part, and that too is severely doubtful. Okay, going through now with the next subject is regarding Indian polity, and Indian polity did not that much carry a lot of importance in the Indian examination since its inception, but I can say that the politic questions are extremely scoring, and if you are a very good if you do have a very good knowledge about the Indian polity, then you can answer all the questions from Indian polity with great deal of confidence. Understanding in the recent NDA 2020 examination there were only 5 questions from the Indian polity section, and we can see that the maximum number of questions have come in NDA NA 1 2016. That means the number of questions were 8. Okay, so this clearly indicates about how much is Indian polity very important, or at what level is it important. So going through with this particular trend, we can expect around 4 to 6 questions in the upcoming NDA examination, and answering all of them properly you will be able to score 16 to 24 marks. Okay, going through now is regarding the day-wise study plan, half-year study plan for NDA GAT India polity. This includes day of 131 you will be learning about Constituent Assembly, Union and its territory. 132 and 133 for citizenship and fundamental rights. 134 is regarding the active principles of state policy. 135 and 136 is for the fundamental duties in amending the constitution. 137 is for the basic structure of the constitution and the union executive. 138 is for both parliament and judiciary. 139 is also for both state government and duties and special areas. 140 to 143 one day each will be learning about emergency provisions in our country, center-state relations, the local bodies and the constitutional and non-constitutional bodies. Last final 2 days regarding this particular one, days 144 and 145 is regarding have a complete knowledge about the miscellaneous and the revision of all the topics that we have seen until now regarding the Indian polity. After Indian polity, our job is to go through the economics section, and economics is not very important. You can even skip this particular subject. But for those aspirants who do have economics as a part of their syllabus or as a part of their learning process, for them I do recommend that you do also follow the economic section that I'm mentioning it here. If we go through the previous year's analysis, and in the recent year in NDA 2020, there were only 4 questions have come from the economic section, and the maximum questions were long back in the year of 2016, wherein which in NDA 2016 around 6 questions have come in this particular examination. So we can clearly see about how much is economics important regarding the exam point of view. And if in case you already start studying for this particular subject, I would say that you will be able to score around 8 to 20 marks only in the upcoming examination, which clearly indicates that you cannot get more than 4 to 6 questions in this exam. And the final one is regarding the complete study plan of the economics, and that is it regarding economics 1. 2 days each you will be learning about micro macro economies and the 5-year plans. 1 day each in learning about taxation in India, recent economic developments, inflation and related economic terms, and international organizations. With this you will be finishing up with the economics part, and now our focus will be on the current affairs and the static general knowledge section. We can see that the number of questions from this section was gradually reduced, very gradually reduced from 15 all the way up towards the number of 7. It clearly indicates that this particular section is not very much predictable, but still, if in case we start to think and predict regarding the flow pattern that I mentioned here, I can say that you can be able to get from 12 to 15 questions in this exam, and answering all of them properly, you will be able to score 48 to 60 marks in this examination. The study plan for the current affairs and strategic will be 1 day. You will be learning about the superlatives of our country and the Indian space journey. Please go through the Gaganyaan, Mangalyaan, Chandrayaan missions and all. Then on day of 157, you will be learning about important art forms and culture and the national institutions. 1 day each in learning about the important national days of recognition and countries, capitals, currencies, languages. Going through from day 160, you will spend lot of time in receiving and learning about the superlatives of the world and naming the international boundaries and the important cities and strategic locations. Day 161 is regarding the international days which are recognized by the United Nations organization, which is considered to be a very world-class important one. And also we will be celebrating about the international organizations and their headquarters. On day 162, you will be learning about Bharat Ratna, Nobel Prize and military gallantry awards like Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, Ativishya Seva Medal, Param Yudh Seva Medal, like that. Going through with the next one is regarding day of 163 is to learn about all the important awards and the books that are related towards various authors and newspaper agencies, and also the various movies that are made, which will be very interesting for you. Then on day 164, you will be learning about Olympics, Asian Games, Commonwealth Games and the Grand Slams related issues. Day 165 is regarding the various terms used in the various sports while playing, which include notable sports persons. And the last 4 days, you will be learning about the complete static GK analysis that you have written all the way up to down now. Okay. Going through now with the next important subject is regarding the defense specific one. And if we go through the defense specific subject, we can say that in the previous year's Q&A analysis, there were only 3 questions that have come from the defense specific one, and there were even cases where in the year of 2015 only 0 questions have come up in this exam, which clearly indicate about the importance of the defense specific one. So the complete syllabus regarding defense specific is very simple, and from this particular section you will be able to expect only from 1 to 2 questions from the upcoming examination. This clearly indicates about how much important is it. So if we go through that, the hours of the day and all, so the half-year study plan regarding NDA defense specific related ones will include 1 day completely learning about the rank structure in all the 3 services and the complete commands of all the 3 services. Then on day 171, you will learn about military institutions and establishments and also their own IAF aircraft. On day 172, you will be learning about the military deals and exercises, and the next day you will be learning about the regiments and the squadrons of Army and Air Force respectively. Day 174, you will dedicate your time in learning about the Indian warship details. This will be very clear in following up with the study plan. Going through in detail regarding the important ones, that we will now have a plan regarding the final revisions and mock tests. Also, I need to mention to you that you have to follow the current affairs and the current affairs updates, very very important ones. Understanding? So why is it very important? Because our defense updates and our current affairs will be very crucial in making you people understand, and stay tuned with us as much and as better as possible. Okay, so make sure that thing happens. So now going through with the detail regarding the overall subject wise analysis, and if we go through with that, and we can see clearly that the approximate percentage coverage will include 19% of physics, 7% of chemistry, 10% of biology, history 22%, polity 8%, economics 4%, geography 19%, and the defense specific related issues 2%, and current affairs and strategic is 9%. So that is it regarding all of these important details regarding the study plan, the half-year study plan regarding the NDA NA examination. And now there are completely final important points that I would like to mention to you. Always make sure that you maintain a separate notebook. Please do not write here and there and make yourself completely searching and bossy in case of the real situations. Always do remember that there are a number of hours that I mentioned. It include preparation of all sort of means. Understanding? I did not say that you need to sit and watch only videos since the whole 4 hours, because it will be very time straining job. So my suggestion to you is you can do watch about all the important videos, but once your time is done, make sure that you shift your focus towards writing and make yourself assured that getting acquired and getting a very good rank and marks in the examination is very important. Okay, so going through with the next point is regarding the always use maps that you getting on nearest railway stationery or whatever place you get the nearest outline maps or other ones. So if you get those, there you can mark each and every particular national park, sanctuary, whatever you want to mark, which will be very helpful for you in remembering it. So our brain is very simpler one. If you show it text, it will not remember very easily, but if in case you are showing it pictures, it will be remembering very carefully. Okay, and my final suggestion is avoid large numerical problems and always do restrict yourself in solving big problems, because this is NDI. This doesn't mean that you need to solve each and every particular problem. It is practically impossible. Sometimes some problems will be very lengthy and they are given on purpose so that you come to that particular question after all the other questions are solved. Okay, and the next tips that I want to give you is always, once a topic is done, do keep the sets of the copies of all preparatory notes at a separate place. At what? At a separate place only. Every 6 days, get yourself some free time to think. You really work hard. Okay, so if in case you're continuously working and you're studying 4 hours daily since the continuous 6 days, then I recommend you that you please do take a break and make yourself assured that your sleep and your health will be going very well and good. Going through with the next point is regarding using the NCERT books or the SSB crack books, which will be very helpful in giving you the authentic information. Finally, you can even follow us on the SSB Crack Exams channel, and you can even get back to us at support@ssbcrackexams.com if in case you have any other queries or the details regarding this study plan, if in case you are in need of a very important mood. Okay, so that is it regarding this particular session. Always stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling, be confident. Jai Hind.